Oh. Hello, darlings. Oh man, it looks like an ordnance went off in here. Hello, darlings. Oh, my goodness. Oh, so much to do. So much to do. It's been a day. Hello. Gonna wipe down some of this. Oh my god. Right now I'm going through the minutia and all of it I'm just like, now I need to get rid of all this. I just need to get rid of all this. Wait, did I pull everything out from... Okay. Oh yeah, I did pull everything out from there. Okay. Oh, that is one last thing to work on. Oh, thank you. Thank you, goodness. Hello. So it looks like I'm going to be moving end of this month. That is what we are aiming for. That is what I'm definitely hoping for, so... Ugh. I definitely love this stuff. Holy crap. Love the gentle formula. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm here for it. Hello. Getting off the makeup. And I swear the only thing I actually ended up getting done today is going... Well, I mean, I got more than just that, but went to the grocery store, like, got a bunch of stuff and just tossed it. Thank you so much, Hot Topic, from their Outlander series. Ugh. There we go. Hello. Oh, there we are. Getting some of this off. Ugh. I'll give it to the lip stain. They really cling. Wow. There we go. Quite a bit better. I did a bit of tight lighting, so it's going to be there for a minute. Hello! How's everybody doing? Picked up cleaning supplies, started cleaning. It's going to be a long ass process. I gotta bring the chair from back there up here. Basically, I'm moving everything forward. From the back towards the front. I think I gotta clean out and stage the closet over there. I think the trunks are just gonna stay there because they're gonna come directly out. There's a lot going on. Hi, how you doing, darling? Oh my goodness gracious. There's a lot going on. I've got a week and a half. Week and a half. No. So the move-in date is scheduled for the very beginning of December. So like basically right after Thanksgiving, right as we're going into December is when I can actually pick everything up and move. But right now I'm going through and I'm basically moving everything from the back to the front into this one area so it can all be staged together. That way we'll make it much easier to, oh, here's a box, grab, out the door, grab, out the door, grab, out the door. Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely going to have some help. Although I am going to try and sell off most of my larger furniture before I move. Because I don't know how wide that doorway is or how deep the balcony on which we would be bringing stuff up is. If it's a narrow balcony, I'd be completely fucked. So I'm going to ask for a little bit more information on that. As soon as they get back to me, then I'll decide, okay, this is definitely what's going, coming, whatnot. But yeah. Aw, thank you so much. I do appreciate. I do appreciate. No. So I won't be in Long Beach anymore. I'll be moving towards the San Pedro area. Yay. And it's going to be a studio apartment. I am not going to be on the first floor, which is going to be a little odd. Everywhere else I have been, but you know, it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. I've already got some preliminary pictures. Seems like, you know, just very plain Jane, run of the mill, nice little bathroom and a nice little kitchen. Not as much counter space, which is makes me sad. Not as much counter space, but it's got like nice bits of cabinetry, a lot of, you know, space overall. I have to have like, what do you call it, like spice racks, that kind of thing. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more diligent with using vertical space. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm a little pensive, but excited. You know how it goes. Yeah, exactly. And to me, I just want a place that I'm slightly less tense. And yeah, being on first floor, like first floor of a house, fine. But like, I don't know, first floor of a building, especially one that is very people facing, and they are right there. It's like, But yeah. I have no space for anything right now. I didn't know how much crap I have. I've got to get rid of just a shit ton of stuff. Like, honestly, I got to go through, start making some very hard decisions. But yeah, no. How's everybody doing? I've got my cards on me tonight, so if anybody does need tarot card readings, by all means, let me know. Right. And some of these things are things that I've wanted for a long while, and I finally got them when I was here. But circumstances have gone, yeah. So it's like, shit. So honestly, I think I might end up purging my grandfather desk, but keeping my Singer sewing machine, the fold-outable one, and then like using that as a like a computer desk type thing. We'll see how it goes. No. I will be in a I'll be in a different city, studio apartment. Right now I'm getting everything put together, and like as I'm pulling everything out, I'm just like, geez, I got a lot of shit. I just have a lot of stuff that I don't use, and never really got a chance to use, and it's like, okay, these are things I can get rid of. I'm looking at some of my heavier furniture as well and going, do I really need it? Do I really need it? But yeah. Hello, hello. Went, got some groceries today, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm working on. It's just, it's one of those things where the ADHD in me, like, I like having things that constantly change, but I need a certain level of routine. And so, like, some of this furniture I've actually become rather attached to, but I'm just like, nah, we can let go of some of this, and letting go of it is not a bad thing. Letting go of it is a good thing. Brings in a bit of money, will help with covering some moving costs and whatnot, and, you know, downsizing my space so that I can use what I have more effectively. But yeah. Yeah. Like, the sewing machine is something that I've wanted forever, and not even necessarily as a, oh, I need to have this as a working machine, just, I really, really wanted one of these. I've always felt connection to them. So, I like the one I have. But at the same point in time, it is rather heavy, and it is not necessarily a functional piece. But I do need some sort of computer desk in the new place, which means I have got to find a way to either get the grandfather desk in and up there, which will be very, very difficult. So it looks like I may just have to, like, downsize overall and then find a different type of computer desk to be on. Hello, hello. How do we do? I'm hanging in there as best I can, Abigail. How you doing? So a roll top desk is what we consider to be a grandfather desk. Oh, sorry about that. I was like, oh, that's the worst angle ever. So that right there is a grandfather desk with all the letter boxes, all those kind of good stuff. Oh, trying to stay warm. I'm so sorry that you're having... It's cold already in a lot of places. It's fucking cold. We're getting down that... Yeah. I'm like, it's really nice and I really love it. But if I keep it the way it is, I don't really have enough space to put, like, a new computer there or even put my laptop there. I love it. I do love it to bits and pieces, but I'm pretty sure I can get one of these in the future when I am financially stable, have a house, or at least have a much more permanent residence. I love it, but I don't know if it'll be able to go with me, so I've got to get the stickers off of it, and I've got to get it ready to go out the door. I love it, but, you know, it's very, very heavy. It is so very, very heavy. But yeah, makes me sad, but, you know, it is a gorgeous piece, and hopefully it'll go for a decent price once I get all the stickers off of it and put those on my my turn of the century trunks. Because, yeah, that is, like, the one thing I have not gone anywhere without in the last, wow, I think decade and a half since I've had them, are these beautiful, like, turn of the century, they've got some age and wear to them, beautiful turn of the century shipping trunks, steamer trunks. And I absolutely adore them, and they hold the books that I want, and I have converted them into things that are more usable, so I'll definitely be taking those with. But yeah, like, there's a few things that I'll need to invest in, like new phone. I think I want to get myself a canopy bed frame for my mattress. Something that's, like, tall enough that I can put storage under. That way that'll pull dual duty, and I can, you know, have a little bit more room without having to have, like, put up shelving, which would be a problem. What else? Oh, maybe some sort of a smaller computer desk. Right now I'm on those fold-out tables, and I fucking hate them. They sit just a little too high. But yeah, just something that my computer chair will, you know, fit well with. Oh. Fair enough. I could put lifts. What is the strength rating on those? Suddenly just had that thought process. What is the strength rating on those? Went to the store, don't want nothing. Okay. Yeah, sometimes the lifters will be of like a thinner plastic, so there will be a weight limit or strength limit, weight limit to it. So I like to double check. I'm like, okay, no, that sounds about right. That, and if I've got, what do you call it? If I have storage slid under that, I just got to measure out how big those, or how tall those boxes are. But yeah, if I've got storage under that, then I should be more or less okay. I mean, you know. I'm just saying. I would be decently careful with that. Sorry, we're just making some coffee real quick, and then we're gonna go and sit and chill and decompress and read tarot cards. So if anybody needs their cards read, by all means. We've got Shadowscape on deck. Yeah, I'm putting as much as I can on like OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace and whatnot, and the sooner I can get that out, the better. Went and already picked up some cleaning supplies. And then I've got to get a list of phone numbers to call so I can let certain services know when I'm going to be gone. So, yeah. Yo. Right. Hi, how you doing, Jewel? Come on in. Goodness. We're letting that get up to steam. Sorry, I just felt like one of those little indestructible chin hairs. I swear, they grow back at like the most insane rate. I'm hanging in there. I'm definitely hanging in there. I've been cleaning and just moving everything around, and I'm just like, I'm pensive. I'm definitely pensive. I feel like I just need to throw everything away, and then at the same point in time, my brain's going, please don't have that particular episode where you're just like, just purge everything. No. No. But it has shown me like how much stuff I have, and it's like, okay, I can definitely go through, not everything is needed. I need to create doom boxes for very particular hobbies that I have. So like, all of my witchcraft stuff needs to go in one area, and then all of my, you know, stuff that I would use for like sewing and whatnot, that needs to have its area. And I'm just like, okay, we gotta, yeah, we definitely, we need to consolidate and just do some of the damn projects that we're already thinking of. So yeah, I think December is gonna be so freaking busy, but worth it. Oh, I mean, I've got a good ring light. Well, that, and I've been actually, no, what have I been? I've been actually using, Skin and Lab. It's been working pretty decent. I'm trying out new moisturizers and whatnot for my face and see how it is, because winter is like especially rough on my freaking skin. So they've got a calming one and they have other stuff. It's been working pretty good so far. It's about a 15-20 minute drive roughly, so far enough. Definitely far enough. But in a good way, in a good way. And apparently, since I'm moving to this lovely little port town, there's going to be really good fish, so, you know. Yeah, yeah. I know that I have at least 1 or 2 tinctures that are... Oh yeah, here it is. Hyaluronic acid. I've got a little stuff that I like to use a little bit at nighttime when I can remember it. And then during the day when I do the get ready with me's, I do like the moisturizing, and I usually like wipe down the face and everything. Oh, it's gonna be wild if I can get this new place set up the way I want it to be, so I can also do filming. It's gonna be fun. Ooh, I do love a good Neutrogena. Neutrogena is really nice for skin. It is super nice for skin. I've also been using Gold Bond, because they've got one that is... It's for rough and bumpy skin, so it helps to like smooth it down just a touch. I can never remember exactly what's in it. But yeah. How's everybody doing? What are we up to? Ooh, prepping for a colonoscopy. You poor thing, you must whistle every time you cough. Thank you. 1950s O'Keefe and Merritt. Absolutely adore it. There we go. And... I've never had to do a colonoscopy, but I've been through a couple of surgeries. And my God, the things that they make you do to get ready for a surgery. Right here, just, you know, drink this citrate. Tastes like lemon soda. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it does. That'll be the last thing you remember from it. You will be passing things that your ancestors ate. Oh. Milk and touch of honey. Hey, Krabby! How you doing? I'm honestly trying to figure out what I want to have tonight for dinner. Hello, how do we do? Getting into it. Thinking about how to decorate the new place, which I think, honestly, I'm just going to take all of my artwork and start putting it up on the walls, because I've wanted to put my art up, the art that I own, I should say, but I don't know, just never felt quite comfortable with it. I'm so sorry. I'm doing it so that I know which ones I have been in, which ones I have not cleaned out, so I don't accidentally assume that I've cleaned out everything and then I go, where the hell is everything? Oh. So, let me at least even that out for you. So far so good. So yeah, this is what it looks like when I do cleaning. I have to remind myself that I've got stuff in these cabinets, but I've already got the drawers cleaned out. Just need to get everything that's underneath, and that way I know, you know, when I tie it shut, that it's like empty. So like once I've got them like completely cleared, I will be like putting painter's tape or something across it after I've cleaned it out. That way I know I've cleaned the area. Everything's been pulled out that needs to be pulled out, and it's been moved to where it needs to go. I'm weirdly organized for a person who's such chaos. And yeah, I am moving, I think, in about a week and a half now. We're still getting all of the last little details and whatnot ironed out. My landlord has still not confirmed that he got my text message. I'm going to confirm it with them tomorrow. Well, I'll send them another text message tomorrow, I should say. But yeah. So the contractors, I think, have redone the electricity already, and they are trying to get the bathroom done by Thanksgiving, which I very much appreciate. But yeah, currently there is no toilet and there's no shower because, you know, professional plumbers, they're making sure everything is actually sealed and hot mopped and you know, in good working order before they put everything in. I think I might try and install my own bidet. Channel my inner lesbian. A lot of it is for financial reasons, but I'm also hoping maybe the area will also have more job opportunities and whatnot. Currently I'm paying $1,800 a month, and the landlord is not good at upkeeping this unit, so yeah. Hey Jenga, how you doing? Oh, I'm moving from a small craftsman one-bedroom apartment to a slightly smaller studio apartment. So, definitely exhausted. Definitely exhausted. But getting ready for this move, and I keep being okay with more and more things being either sold off or donated. So yeah. Yep. Doing some self-care tonight? Right? That part. I'm trying, you know, it's a lot. Yes, but I'd also be in West Texas. A place that has incredibly strict reproductive laws. A place that it has an unregulated power grid that has a bad consistency of going down when it's very hot in the summer or very cold in the winter. So yeah. And don't worry, I'm the same way with California. I'm like, don't come to California. If you're coming from someplace that is inexpensive, the sticker shock alone it'll make you wanna cry. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's about half. I want to say it's gonna be roughly 400 square feet if I'm lucky, but I think I can make that work, you know? Absolutely. If you go to the Blinks in Lyle, there will be several payment methods on there. Feel free to use any which one of those and we will be good to go. Thank you. Coffee is good. Oh, you want to leave? I'm sorry. Don't worry, there are moments that I'm just like, if I had a way out, I'd be very, 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 very tempted to take it. Gonna be moving towards San Pedro. It's nice, it's blue collar. Yeah, they got some, you know, if you head towards the hill, you got rich people, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be where the working class are, so I'll be happy at that. Luckily, it's not too far. Oh my goodness, thank goodness it's not too far. It's about 20 minutes-ish. So, much better than having to drive, say, like several hours in a large moving van. That's why I'm kind of hoping to get like a quick sneak peek once the bathroom is done. Just so I can like really size up the space and see how much I have to work with and whatnot. I hate moving. And I've moved like every 2 years for like the last decade and a half, and I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's needed, so we're gonna get ready and we're gonna do it. Just got to figure out the best use of furniture. And I think more and more I'm going to take the large bookshelf with me. Probably the sewing machine, but I might have to get rid of the hutch and some of the other stuff. I'll figure it out. Right? That part! Oh my god, stop. That part right there. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'll get rid of it. But I really need that. But I really need that. Ooh, I need that. That is what I need. This right here is what I always... Yeah. But I could really use that. And if I always had that thing. I thought, I'm going to convert it. And, maybe I can actually get it painted this time. So that I have some boho chic. And you're like, you won't. You won't, but you do it anyways. We've got about a week and a half. It looks like the end of November, very beginning of January is our sweet spot. That's what we're pushing for. So, yay! Honestly, thinking about it, I think I just want to set up like a little hobby corner, a little filming area, a decent size like bedroom type area, and then, well, the bathroom's going to be the bathroom, so. Hey. No, it's actually going to be a smaller space. It's going to be a studio apartment, probably roughly 400 square feet if I'm lucky. So I've definitely got to parlay down some of the stuff that I have because I have all this lovely cabinetry, and I'm not going to have as much cabinetry. But, it is what it is. And it's already got some wire, shelving and stuff up there that I can use if I want to. If I don't need it, I can get it moved around and moved out. So, yeah. Oh! If you go up to the Blinks and Lio, those will have different payment methods right there. I've seen it via pictures. I have not seen it right now because right now they've been literally tearing out the bathroom and redoing the electrical, so it would have been a literal hazard for me to be there. I know the person though who I'm renting from, and I've known them for 2 decades, so don't worry. there is recompense. I have it's all good. It's all good. As it were. Although I do need to eat something at some point. Hello. How do we do? Okay, that was hotter than expected, but not too bad. Oh, no, not, I don't think it's South Bay. No, Pedro. So, near the Queen Mary, if I'm not mistaken? And I'm currently in the LBC. Snoop Dogg. Sorry. Yeah. It's, honestly, it is such a nice town, and I didn't realize how what do you call it? It's very LGBTQ friendly. Oh, thank you so much. Let me grab my cards. And they are like a very quiet version of WeHo. Lots of, rainbows everywhere. You got your stickers, your flags, and everything. It lets you know where to go and what to do. And where it's, safe for us as well. But they're not quite as raucous. They're a bit more, beach bum-ish. So, lots of yoga in the parks. Absolutely love it. Lots of good community. Tons of little parks. I adore them so. And just absolutely love it here. Lots of good small businesses. Nice downtown, too. Yeah. Getting these shuffled for you. Hello. And then once I get moved, honestly, I should do a resume and start calling places, seeing if they're taking, I don't know, metaphysical shops. Maybe see if any of them are doing, like, need card readers and whatnot. But yeah, you're welcome. Check out a couple of the stores that they got over there. See if they need tenders or salespeople otherwise. Go with what I know. Oh, thank you so much for the ice cream, lady. Oh. Interesting. What a twist of fate. Well, so, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, but then 2 of Swords right side up. Interesting to get the 2-3 like that. So, usually the 5 of Pentacles can be kind of desperation, like you've absolutely hit the rock bottom, feeling isolated, desolate, alone, completely tapped out, just you got nothing left. And it feels much more like this is on a spiritual level rather than a financial level. Finances are not doing great, but it's a result of just a lot of the stuff that is going on. And it feels like that old broken heart is not leaving. It's really stuck around with you. It's not even a broken heart, it's unhealed trauma. It's unhealed trauma. Emotional damage is the first thing that... Okay, I'll get to you right soon, my dear. Sorry. I shouldn't laugh, per se, but... You're going through a lot. They're just... things. You tend to put on the very brave face, though, it feels like. Like... But you know, you can feel the cracks. When you smile too hard, you can feel the cracks. Please go. Right? Yeah, it's that Deadpool Wade Wilson philosophy. Yeah. If I don't laugh, I would cry. But yeah. Purge some of that. Really, really purge some of that. Because in order to mend some of the still fixable relationships, you need to cut away and learn a slightly different and better way of communicating. And that's honestly going to help heal the heart even more. If it was the Two of Cups, I would see it as an intertwining between new people. But this is the Two of Swords, and it's about cutting away what doesn't need to be there and mending that tightrope just a bit before you try and walk any further on it. It's a lot of stress, a lot of stram and drang, but you know, it can still be mended. It just, you gotta fix you. You gotta work on yourself first, though. Like, and I mean that in a good way. If you don't mend yourself, you can't really help other people now, can you? Yeah. I hope that makes sense to you, my dear. Hi. Sabrina, you're up next. We are doing Shadowscape tonight, so yeah. Ooh. Definitely figure out where that comes from. I remember getting into an car accident when I was a child. I was just the passenger, but car accident with a semi-truck on vacation, and it deeply affected me, and it took a couple decades before I could even drive next to a semi, and ooh, every time I was next to one, I just white knuckle the damn thing. So yeah, it's a lot to do your best. Oh, I think I've got 2 people. So I'm pulling now for Sabrina, and then Iliane is next. Hey, Ellie. How you doing, my dear? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you. Oh, no. Yeah, no. No. And like, most of the time, it's not even the semi's fault. They are so large and so boxy with those awful blind spots on them that, yeah, like, the chance for getting hit is just... Yo, I hear you. I think most of us are. So if you're interested in getting cards pulled tonight, links are in Lio. It's $10 for 3 card pulls or $30 for a Celtic cross. So feel free, however you wish. Let us get pulled. Sabrina, are you here, my dear? Oh, oh. Oh, you're not okay. Mm-hmm. King of Swords. 5 of Swords. 6 of Wands. King of Swords, in this particular deck, this King of Swords is very much Captain Emo. He has so many deep things to communicate. But no, I shouldn't make too much fun of him. Like, he means well, but he has this weird way of being a bit of a little stressy-depressy in this deck. Not all of my decks, but in this one. He's a little dark, he's a little moody. But he does tend to get things managed. He does tend to get things handled. He's got more focus than a lot of the other suits do. So yeah, he tends to look at everything that is going around and recognizes that not everything is a bed of roses. He's somewhere between an angel and a devil, as it were. Of course, the devil is in the details. And then the 5 of Swords is kind of like... Ooh. Not just that you're getting ready for a fight. You've been through some scraps already. And it's kind of victory, but it's tinged with a bit of defeat. A little bit of bitterness to it. Like, yeah, you won, but you came out with knuckles, you know, busted up and nicks and bruises and cuts and whatnot. So it's been stressful. And I think it's really compounded really by 6 of Wands in reverse. Because 6 of Wands right side up is usually, you know, you're getting your Justice Arts, you're actually getting your accolades. And it feels like whatever this battle was, sure, you were right, but you kind of took yourself out of the running. Oh, thank you so much. You kind of took yourself out of the running for a lot of things. I don't know if it was a fight with a coworker or a team lead or something like that, but yeah, you may have been right, but now you're definitely feeling overlooked in your efforts, and it's probably because of this particular instance. It is not fun, but keep the head up, keep the chin up. Don't let them see you bow. Just that is unfortunate, to say the least. Hello. Yes, I did. I did finish Agatha all along. Just got into it. Ooh. Hello, hello. Right. If it resonates. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. So, Illy, you are up next. Oh. I will never tell you how to decide that, but like, decide if it's one of those things that can be compromised on versus which cannot. Oh, this is Shadowscape. Absolutely adore them. Love the artwork. Beautiful watercolor style of artwork. Absolutely fantastic. It is one of my favorite decks to work with. Right. Well, and I mean, sometimes it's hard to walk away because you really want to make the honest effort and whatnot. And though oft, if your brain is going, unless you have a severely avoidant style, look back at all the other times your gut has been right. Just say. Illy, are you still here, my dear? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's rough. That is super rough. That is beyond rough, actually. Ooh. I just need you to talk. No. That is rough. I'm not even mocking that. I'm like, I feel that in my frickin' soul. So. Yay. I'm glad I've been able to do that. Yep. I'll let you have 2 guesses as to which one I am. I'll shorten that list. I try really hard to make things work out calmly, nicely, and well when there are just times I need to pull the ripcord. Hi! I saw this one, Robbie. I did not see the ones before it. How do you do? Yeah. Right. I'm just saying. I have to be at times. I really have to, because sometimes I'm too polite and people take it as a suggestion. So I was like, oh, I gotta be blunt. They want me to be blunt. Okay, I can do blunt. I was raised by evangelical palm-colored people. And yet I still turned out like this. Take that, nature versus nurture. They were trying for a handmaid, and apparently I came out a fucking honey badger. Yes. No, you didn't miss it. I was waiting until you were good and ready. Anybody else would like a reading? It is $10 for a 3-card pull, and it is $30 for a 10-card Celtic Cross. I mean, I've even got the coloring for it, so I'm just saying. I'm actually going to do a 2-card pull for you because it feels like it is needed. Ooh. 3 of Cups right side up. Sort of? It feels like it should be read like this. Oh, you're walking with the Queen of Cups. You're walking down a moonlit path, so it's going to be kind of narrow. It's going to be kind of, there's going to be a lot of shadows, a lot of shiny things, a lot of things that you're gonna want to like wander off the road. Be real careful before you wander off the road, because it's you're gonna think that you're near that opportunity, that Three of Cups. Oh, let's eat, drink, and be merry. Don't take that girls' night too quickly. Don't go out on that girls' night too quickly. Make sure you've got all of the work done. Once you're absolutely sure you've got all the details, dot the I's, cross the T's, make sure you've got every last, initial and signature done. Once you're absolutely sure, then you go out, but don't drink to max capacity. Don't party to max capacity. Like 90% maybe. I would say 75%, I'm just saying to be safe. But don't get so turned, so blown out of proportion that you can't function the next day, because you can't that's not a hangover you want. It'll slow you down something awful. But yeah, stay on the narrow for a little bit longer. Make sure you're double checking that you're not going off script per se. And yeah, don't go completely. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Don't overdo it. But you got this. Hello, darlings. Hello. How's everybody doing? I appreciate. So yes, Iliane. I know you heard that. Amber, you are up next, my darling. Hello. How is everybody doing? We're doing tarot cards, getting stuff put together, sorted out, learning that I've got too much minutia and little things. I think I'm going to put together all of my crafting supplies next. How have I been? I've been okay. Actually, I'm going to take a very quick bio break. I'm getting ready to move, so I've been pulling everything out of everywhere, and it's been a little bit bonkers, but I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean? Hello. Okay. I had another person to read for. Yes. So yes, Amber is up. How's everybody doing? Oh, I might need to get a little space heater for the new place. I can do this. I'm gonna have to watch so many small apartment decorating videos. Ugh. Hello. So, Amber, are you here, my dear? Sorry, I had to step away real quick. I will be shuffling now. Right. That part. We're doing a little dinner. We're doing a little tarot card readings. I'm kicking myself for not picking up a little bulldog today, but I'm not supposed to have too much gluten, at least for the next couple weeks, because my system is not happy with me. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's get you red, my dear. Ooh. Okay, Ace of Cups in reverse. Five of Wands right side up. Page of Wands right side up. So, why do I feel like where did I put the little word association? There we go. So Ace of Cups is usually associated with a new opportunity, starting a new, feels like career choice, career field, I should say. But doesn't feel like there was a failure to launch in this new opportunity. Kind of, yeah. It was something that you were gonna absolutely love, absolutely adore. Hey Logan, how you doing? It was one of those things that was like, oh, this is gonna be cool, this is gonna be good, ooh, no, this did not work out the way you thought it would. Which is probably why it leads into the Five of Wands, because the Five of Wands is like, kind of like getting ready for a fight. Getting ready to defend your choices. Yeah, struggling for power. I'm doing pretty good. Doing a little tarot card reading though. If you have vengeance on your mind, and vengeance being a very broad umbrella, it does not mean as possible. If you kind of have a bit of vengeance on your mind, it might not be worth it. Not in the way that you're hoping for. It'll end up costing you more than what it's really worth. Yeah, you'll get some modicum of satisfaction because you get your bite back, as it were. But, yeah, nah, it'll leave a kind of an ashen taste in your mouth. I would say at least think it over for a fortnight. Think it over for a couple weeks before actually acting on that. The Page of Wands feels more like who you want to be, but I can understand that this is not going to be, whatever this slight was, it's not easy for you to just walk away from it. Apparently they were a bit of a dick. Yeah. I say, really? Get yourself into a new hobby. Find yourself a new, like, mentorship. Whether it's entrepreneurial... Why can't I say that word? You know what I mean. Business venture, marketing. Get into something that focuses much more on you and how to focus your power and your energy. Don't worry about the people who piss you off. Because honestly, they're rarely worth it. In fact, they're almost never worth it. So, yeah. Assholes are going to be assholes, but don't let that eat you, because it'll take up way too much of your time. And getting your lick back on them will cost you more resources than the amount of satisfaction that you'll get out from it overall. I hope that makes sense. Hello. How do you do? Hello, everybody. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying definitely take some time to think about it. If you can get a mediator or do it out of court, that might save you some time and some money. If it is truly can be handled no other way, you know, do what you gotta do. But see if you can handle it a slightly different way as calmly as you can. You know. Hello, hello. I've got a pan. What do I want to cook? It's weird because I don't want anything at the moment. I know the moment I hang up here, I'll suddenly want something. Just trying to decide what. Hello everybody, how we're doing today? I did finish Agatha All Along. Look, I love a good, you know, long-winded, slow burn kind of thing. Definitely better pacing than WandaVision. I will give it that. But at the same moment in time, there was a little bit of a pacing issue for me with it. And there were some things that they could have honestly done better. I don't like that they keep erasing Roma or Romani people from the MCU. Especially to replace them with by making them Jewish instead. It's starting to fit a very particular trope of how Jewish people look when Jewish can be a religion, and very often is. And to erase the Roma people that these characters were based on feels like it's really doing them a disservice. The music was fantastic. I will give you that. The music was definitely fantastic. I liked a lot of what they did with it. Honestly, I love the costuming. And I love the set and decor. The overall of it was good. Just there were some things that honestly needed some work on. Like, I love Catherine Hahn. I do love Catherine Hahn. But Agatha Harkness canonically is a much older woman. Because she's been around for centuries and centuries and centuries. So yeah. Oh, Agatha All Along. Absolutely. It was good. It was good. I'd give it a solid 7 out of 10 for me. I'm just like, so there are like little nitpicks that I have. And one of those is they keep erasing Roma people or Romani people from the MCU. Doctor Doom is Romani. Scarlet Witch was Romani. Lila, the clairvoyant, Lila was Romani, and instead they made her Italian. And I'm like, it is not difficult to put Romani people in there. And weirdly enough, they keep changing a lot of the Romani characters to Jewish characters instead. And then very proudly showing off that they are Jewish. And I'm just like, why can't you keep them Romani? Which is very key and central to a lot of their history, their backstory. Why not keep them Romani? Because it is very salient to why they are constantly on the run. The fact that they are so hunted as magical beings. You know, a lot of their struggle comes from how they were treated as Romani people. So to take them away from their backstory and from the heritage that was often tied into that backstory. Yeah, that's it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Teen, aka Wiccan, is Scarlet Witch's child. He is also Romani. They made him Jewish instead. It's a weird choice. It's a weird choice. I had a few things that I would like them to change. I'm not asking for like a one-to-one recreation from a comic book. I'm just asking them to like, dude, like actually diversify the horizon. Why are they bringing back? And I like Robert Downey Jr. is a fantastic actor. Why are they bringing him back as Doctor Doom? He did perfectly well as Iron Man. He does not need to be Doctor Doom. I don't even care if it's alternate universe. He does not need to be Doctor Doom. You can bring in somebody new, somebody fresh, somebody who has the acting chops. I want to see that. Please stop recycling people. Is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Hello, everybody. How you doing? I also did DC's Sewer Slide Squad Isekai. That gets a 5 out of 10. I just watched the last episode, and between absolutely softballing, and I mean, I am talking slow pitch over the plate, softball some of that shit in. Like, some of it was so shoehorned, and, like, you could see it from, like, the moment you saw the character, you're like, oh, this person looks almost exactly like this person. I bet that they're either going to switch or end up emulating each other. Mm-hmm. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. But the way they portrayed Enchantress pissed me off. It was so poorly done, and it read like poison ivy. Part of me wants to watch The Penguin because they did really good and interesting makeup, hair, costuming. It seemed like the plot seemed like it was going to be kind of interesting because you've got the Gigante family coming together with some of the other crime families, and, you know, that's always been a big point of contention. At the same point in time, it's somewhat irksome that they didn't find a fat actor to play Penguin. Like, Firth is good. Firth is good. He's a good actor and all. But, like, he had to get into a fat suit to play Penguin. It's not like he is so large that he is, you know, rotund and waddles. He's just a big dude. And, like, you could have found an actual actor who was fat and in that more that age range, that, like, 50s, 60s-ish age range, because they have made him definitely a bit older, definitely led a rough life. You could have found an actor that would have filled that role. And instead, you took a decent actor, gave him some good dialogue, and put him in a fat suit. Like, again, why are we limiting or narrowing the pool of acting talent? Why aren't we embracing a much more diverse pool of acting talent? But then again, apparently you have to be incredibly good looking 99 times out of 100 to work in Hollywood if you're a woman. If you're a man, it's more like 90 out of 100, if you know what I mean. But, you know. Right now I have Hulu and Disney Plus for a month. So I'm kind of binging through that. I also did start Unluck Undead. That's fun. That one is actually fun. It waffles between being self-aware as to, yeah, you're kind of a fan service. But weirdly enough, it's a fan service on both sides. So I think it's supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. I think they are moderately self-aware of who they are. But, like, they need to either lean into the funny a little bit more or lean towards the serious a little bit more. It keeps waffling this line by a lot. And I'm just like, I want to care about these characters, but the male protagonist is so trope that it's kind of like, Hopefully they're gonna calm it down over time, but like, it's leaning heavy into the anime tropes on this one, to say the least. To say the least. How's everybody doing? So far, I'll give that one a 6 out of 10, but I plan on watching more of it and, you know, adjusting up or down from there. Apparently, the manga is better, but I don't think I have. No, I definitely haven't picked that up. So I would have to get an outside review as to whether that's a better one or not. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I still have not figured out what I want to eat tonight. What's everybody up to? Guessing a little bit of AFK. Honestly, I think the universe needs some good frickin' news right about now, so we can all have a collective sigh of relief. That would be nice. I mean, drinking a margarita. I do not blame you on that. I mean, for me, usually you start with roughly this much water, bottle full. Are you using a small crock pot or a large crock pot? Ooh, Kim and Jack. I do not blame you at all. But usually tomato paste, onions, potatoes. I like to add a curry cube, but you can do, you know, curry, or you can do a chicken stock cube. Salt, garlic, well and finely cut. Just remember that your garlic is going to mellow out over time. So if you're expecting that very sharp garlic taste, you want to add that much later. So like maybe an hour or so before you're going to be done cooking. Rough ass week. It sounds like it. It sounds like it. But yeah, just, I mean, put everything in. Get your water up to the appropriate, you know, level or so, and just let it go for, you know, at least a couple hours. Now, if you have an Instapot or that kind of thing, like a pressure cooker, it'll maybe take hour and a half, 2 hours for a slow cook meal. They cook it about 4 times faster than anything else. So yeah. Oh, we were just talking about like slow cooker recipes for when you got a crock pot on. If you're gonna be gone all day, put it on low. If you're gonna be, you know, just, you know, around for a couple hours, you need it about maybe 4 or 5 hours. Or, you know, like you get home and you're like, yeah, I probably want to eat about 9 or 10 o'clock, so I just like to eat late. Throw it in there, but throw it on high. Longer that you can let it cook, the nice and more tender it will be. I was looking at oxtail today at H Mart, and none of it looked good. Like, none. It was all like very little fat. The fat around it looked like they had really just trimmed the living hell out of it. Which I'm like, why would you trim this much fat? It's oxtail. It's supposed to be fatty. You know what doesn't taste good? Dry oxtail. You know how you get dry oxtail? By cutting all the fat off the damn thing. That, and it was this very bright red color, which is telling me this is one lazy cow that never learned how to swish. Because that is a muscle that gets used, or an appendage that gets used quite a bit. So it should have this nice kind of deep red, well oxygenated, strong color to it. And instead it was like, nope, 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 super light in color, like they had never had to swat at a fly in their entire life. And I'm like, it is not oxtail, that's like calf tail. I do love a good slow cooker. And I mean, anytime you can like throw, you know, potatoes or yam or just vegetables in to be slow cooked, fuck yes. Ooh, mushroom is also really good in a slow cook. Hell yes. I love that. But tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. When it comes to oxtail, when it comes to certain parts, you gotta leave some of that fat on there. That fat is flavor, but also that fat will create the oil that is needed to really sear a piece. Like, you can take that off when you get home. That's your own business. But like, leave that cut of fat on there for me, because I'm gonna sear that bitch up. I'm gonna put it in the slow cooker, and I'm gonna let that melt and render out and make the entire thing just, you're gonna feel it on your lip, you know, just thank you. But yeah, no, this had all of it just trimmed off. I'm like, what did you do? Who taught you? Who taught you how to cut meat? Because you just trimmed all the flavor off of oxtail. What? That, and they were all like, if I needed a bunch of bones for a really good, like, soup stock, yeah. But not at $14 a pound. Like, I'm sorry, anytime you get that, where it's mostly bone, I'm sorry, that should be a reduced price. Because that big base tail one, this is not the same as a bunch of those little itty bitty ones that have next to no meat on them. That's soup stock. That is soup stock right there. Like, that, and between the silver layer, that tough skin over it, that has to be literally cooked forever in order to get it to relax and fall apart and release what little meat is on that bone. Like, leave my fat, and that first half of the tail till it gets to about here, that's good oxtail. Anything past that, that's soup stock, honey. That is soup stock. It is. It is. Yeah, no, and I understand that. Like, half the time I'm going, fuck that. I'm like, I know you, the butcher, they have no say over the damn price. They're just like, I'm like, I know. But yeah, what did I end up getting today? And it wasn't the cheapest cut. Now, I am thawing out some quail. I think I got that pack for like $10 last time I was there. Bacon was $9, which was heinous, but I did end up getting a nice bit of single rib pork belly for $8 a pound, which was about as good as it was gonna get. Sometimes I can have chicken, but me and chicken is not always the best of friends. Sometimes my stomach goes, But yeah. Fuck yeah. Ooh. I wish I could buy a whole cow and have that thing parsed out. I can tell you right now, I would be set for a year, probably more. In fact, I could probably feed the neighborhood for at least a month solid, so I'm just saying, I know, right? 1950s O'Keefe and Merritt, it cleans up like a treat. You just spritz on some like low-level cleaner, some water, you're good to go, and oh, it wipes down so beautifully. I am going to miss this particular thing. Absolutely miss it. Right, it definitely saves money. And people don't know this, but like, all of the different pieces of the cow can be well used. The skin becomes leather. You send that off to a tanner's, let them have it. You can get a lot of stuff done and made if you're a leather worker, but you know, you can sell the hides for decent. You know, the horns, same thing. And yeah, like all that meat and all that bone, oh, it lasts a good long while. I can tell you right now, if you can get those big bones, like the long bones, the femurs and whatnot, cracked to get to the marrow, you've got marrow butter for a good long while, and that stuff is absolutely fantastic. Like the amount of bone stock that you can make off of that much, oh my god. And if you've never had bone marrow, especially like on toast or as a butter substitute, oh, it's fantastic. Actually, did I already use all mine? Yeah, I already used all mine. Getting me gently bitter at that. Oh my god. It's so good. It's so good. It's so flavorful, and you can taste. It's hard to explain. You can taste the roasting. You can taste the meatiness, but it is smooth like butter. It is fantastic. So good. And then you put like a 24 to 48 hour slow boil in a very large crock pot with all the bones that you can fit in there. Oh, so good, so good, so good. But yeah, like an entire cow's worth, that's a lot. That is a lot of food and processing and whatnot. But like you can fill literally an entire big deep freeze. Like a cow fits, once portioned and packaged up, a cow will fit roughly 2 deep freezes, right? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot of food. That's why you usually have to buy one, and it lasts you for like the year. I mean, you can love animals and still eat meat. Like, if we let the herbivores, especially the domesticated ones, just, hey, there you go. Go, run, be free, they would decimate the area so fast. So fast. So it's one of those things where we've kind of gone into that cycle. But also we need, as omnivores, we need a certain amount of animal protein in order to survive correctly. Some people can be vegans, not everybody. Not everybody. I'm a person who obligately has to eat animal protein of some variety and fashion. If not, oh, it does bad things to my body. Just super bad things to my body. But, you know, I will not stop somebody else from not eating meat. Nor will I force them to eat if you know, like, it's your diet, not mine. In the same fashion, I ask you not to ever step between me and the thing that I am about to make dinner. I will still try and do it as ethically and as sustainably as possible. Sometimes it's cow. Most times for me it's pork, and pork can survive off of damn near anything. So. But yeah, like, my whole philosophy, if it's dumber, slower, cuter, or tastier than me, I'm gonna eat it. So. I've had gator, rabbit, duck, you know, any of the major, like, you know, chicken, lamb, goat, pork, beef. I think I've had goose egg. I don't remember eating goose meat, per se. But yeah, I mean, like, there are some that are, rabbit stew is fantastic. Rabbit stew is absolutely gorgeous. I adore it. Make sure, though, that you pair your rabbit meat with some sort of greens. For whatever reason, they lack certain things like niacin. And if you eat too much rabbit meat, it can actually decimate the niacin in your bloodstream. So, always add some greens to go with to replace some of that niacin and iron. Ooh, I don't think I've ever had an emu egg. I do want to try ostrich. I really want to try like an ostrich omelet. Or even see how it works out in baking. I think that would be fantastic. But you definitely could feed an army with the, like, what is it, like 20 some odd eggs? 20 some odd chicken eggs per ostrich, one ostrich egg, so. That is valid. That is valid. I had a friend who had a duck as a pet. Her uncle had a farm. So she saw ducks as pets, and then one day they had duck for dinner. She looks back and laughs at it now, but as a child, she was traumatized by that. I'm just saying. Hey, how you doing, darling? Like, murderer. Oh, that would have sucked. That would suck. But of course, I mean, what one person considers a pet, another person considers a food source. So, yeah. Thank you. I got it from Hot Topic a couple years ago, part of their Outlander series, and I absolutely adore it because it's got pockets. Super comfortable, not overly warm, like just the right amount of warm. I adore this thing. Absolutely love it. That almost got away from me. What the fuck? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna start cleaning. Gonna be cleaning everything. This place is gonna sparkle by the time I am done with it. Oh, honey. Did you block them or did they block you? 'Cause that is not a door you want open. That is not a door you want open. Oh no, you ate it in paella? I'm just saying. Then take that as your sign. Take that as your sign. I know that hurts like hell, but take that as your sign. Cut. If there was no sign, then that points to dirty dealings. Check your bank accounts. Check anything that you might have had ties with them. Cut all of those cords and then do yourself a cord cutting spell. 'Cause that sounds like they were doing something shady as shit. Just saying. Not too bad, not too bad. I expected to get more done somehow, but I've been cleaning and getting stuff separated out and whatnot as I am getting ready to move in like the next couple weeks. So there's a lot. There's a lot going on. Yeah. No, if he's blocking you from like social media, A, that's a good sign that you've just been broken up with. But B, if he's blocking it, he does not want you to see something. I mean, yeah. Yay, moving. A, he could have been dealing with somebody on the side. B, I don't know, one of those midlife crisis existential moments that you have when you're like, oh god, this is real. Oh, this is real. Oh, this is for real. Ooh, no, can't handle. Gone. But like, if you had anything financially tied together, whether that is subscriptions or accounts of any variety, those are the first things to cut. Go make sure that you are not connected in that way. Yeah. And maybe he comes back around, but like don't go back to that, because that is not an appropriate reaction to anything. That is not an appropriate reaction. They should have at least given you something. But if they're just gone, don't go back to that. Don't go back to that. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry, babies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I was... I mean, yay, I was accurate, but also, I'm so sorry I was accurate. Oh, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I've got a pan out. I have no idea what I want. I keep opening it. I have no idea what I want. I keep opening it. Hey, I've been on just for a little over an hour. How you doing, boo? Oh no, honey. You know. This is what we're here for, right? Do our best. We do our best. So, as usual, I have my tarot cards with, if anybody needs to be read. I'm sorry. $10 for 3 cards, or $30 for a full Celtic Cross 10-card spread. Just let me know. That sounds fantastic. I think tomorrow I'm gonna garden. I know, right? My curls just love to do this to me. I will not dissuade you. I will not dissuade you. Because it may not come exactly the same. It may tell you how to move forward, but I will not tell you what to do. You are a grown-ass adult. Confirm as you need. I'm going to put the Lover's Path there. That doesn't belong in there. There we go. Right. Do a bit of gardening. I got these today. So now I can plan what I'm gonna do for Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving. Cause a lot of my friends are not doing anything, but I'm like, I want to plan a little something for myself. Oh, foil lids inside. Nice. I think I'm gonna do quail, stuffed, baked with some homemade yams. I got yam/sweet potatoes. I think I can maybe do a green bean casserole, but I would also like to do something else on the side. I've got to decide all of my what do you call it? my greens inside. Oh, maybe I can do like a little, like maybe a mac and cheese, a baked mac and cheese. And then do my yam dish on the side. I got cranberries, I've got oats, I can make the brown sugar and the streusel and whatnot. I've got everything that I would need for the bird and the stuffing. I've got options. I got options. Right. Oh, it's a turn of the century sewing machine table. So like it's the old school treadle style of sewing machine. But I'm keeping my Husqvarna. Oh, cold day in hell when I will separate myself from my Husqvarna. Oh my god. Hey, Grabby. Oh. But I'm thinking of converting the table into basically a computer desktop type thing instead of sewing on it per se, or also using it as just, crafting table overall. I think I could do that a little bit easier than trying to haul the grandfather desk up a flight of stairs. Depending on how big the men's are. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I do occasionally respond to DMs. I'm just very slow to make new friends because parasocial relationship. And so it's always going to be a little bit more one-sided for the most part. And, I have to make sure that I am maintaining my peace and calm as well as others, as it were. And it can be a lot. Not to mention you've seen me go through some rough shit with some other people, so I'm just extra cautious. That part. Oh, I absolutely delight in molasses and ginger snap cookies. Oh my god. I don't know why other people don't, but I always keep a jar. Actually, I probably need to get a new jar, but I always keep a jar of molasses. Like, that's how you make brown sugar, is you can just take regular white sugar and you add a couple of tablespoons of molasses until you have the darkness that you want, and then go from there. And oh my god, I absolutely adore them. Actually, I need to try making whoopie pie cookies because they're nice and soft. And I want to make nice, soft, fluffy cookies. Yeah. I'm not reading any books at the moment. I mean, I could read you tarot, but that's a slightly different thing now, isn't it? But yeah, no, let's see. Went through Agatha all along. Not bad. 7 out of 10. Strong 7 out of 10. Yeah, a couple of things here. I just finished up, DC's Suicide Squad Isekai. The last episode honestly pissed me off because the entire show should have been like that last episode, and instead you gave me 9 long episodes of them not having magic, of them not doing isekai related things, not getting to the point. And then on the last one, it's like there was too much stuff that was, you could see coming from a mile away. And at the same point in time, they took forever to get there. Like, they should have cut one entire episode out and either, like, use that time to fill in some exposition or use that time to power them up, because it took far too long. Far too long. I'm just saying. Oh god. Oh, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Peter Quill didn't need to be in that movie. He was so creepy. He was so creepy. And his storyline did nothing. The fact that they had Peter Quill be the one who had the heartfelt moments with the raccoon? Why? 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 Like, I would have understood Gamora having those moments with Rocket way more than I would Peter. But more importantly, it should have been Groot. Because Groot and Rocket have had the longest lasting relationship and have gone through the most similar circumstances. It's kind of how they got put together in the first place. So I'm like, why didn't we get more Groot stuff? Or why didn't we get more background on Drax? Why do we keep going with the Peter Quill as the protagonist when he is so readily absent from a storyline and honestly does nothing to help it? Just saying. I'm just saying. Trying to figure out what I want to do next as far as that goes and for what I'm going to watch and whatnot. Any suggestions on things that you would like to get reviewed or be able to discuss with me about? Because there's a lot of fun stuff out there that we can definitely do. Right now I have Hulu and Disney Plus for the month, so I would say give it a week. At the bare minimum, you're gonna need to reduce the amount of hurt, anger, and high tension emotion if you're going to contact him. But if you've tried contacting him and you've heard nothing back, take that as your sign and start looking at doing a cord cutting spell. Because, yeah. Then take that as a sign. Definitely take that as a sign. And I mean, by all means, write everything that you want to write, everything that you want to say, write it down. Don't send it, but write it down. But if he has made this decision, stick by it. Honor it, because he has shown you how important or not important you are in his life. For him to do that, it's an answer. It's a solid answer. There isn't much you can do about that, my darling. You can't. Because not everything is for you to control or influence. Another person's free will is another person's free will. And honestly, if that's how he's going to treat you, do you want that back in your life? Do you want that back in your life? Did he come and get all of his shit from you? Or did he just kind of, and whatever is left, is what's left? Oh, I know. Oh, trust me. The depression is going to be real. The anxiety is going to be real. But here's the thing. He's avoidant. He is avoidant. If he is the kind that is going to do double dealings with somebody else, honey, if he was taking shit out on you, I want you to think about that real hard, real quick. If he was taking shit out on you, was that a healthy place for you to be? Was that a healthy situation? Not, oh, maybe I could have fixed it. No. If he was taking things out on you, was that a healthy place for you to be? Like, you may have dodged a bit of a very bad situation. And there's not going to be a whole lot of rhyme and reason. There's going to be a big amount of ow in there. But yeah, like that could only go worse places. And for him to chop and block and just up and disappear like that. That is not a cycle you want to get stuck in. Ever. Because you will just feel, you know, drained and very much unappreciated. You will keep thinking that it's something about you. It's on them. It is on them. That is not something that you have to hold to. Hey Milk, how you doing? Hello. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate. I truly do. Come on in. How's everybody doing? Yeah. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Tyler. Or, I'm sorry, Talia. Yeah. Record Breaker by Morgan Taylor is the name of the fingernail polish. I absolutely adore it. It really has a good sparkle to it. I didn't put down a base coat. It definitely does have a texture, so if you're going to put on an overcoat, use one of the slightly thicker ones if you don't like texture on your nail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate. Oh yeah. No, it sparkles. So yeah, like it is a fantastic color. I absolutely adore it. And that's the wild thing is there was a study done and it said men fall in love faster and deeper, but their inability to process more complex emotions makes it so that they will also run away much faster because they get overwhelmed by it all. At the same point in time, they become so deeply attached that if the female if the female partner leaves, because I think they were mostly studying heterosexual couples, if the female partner leaves, they do bad things so quickly. Like, it exponentially rises. But yeah. So far the packing is going well. It's a little stressful. I just wanna pitch everything out the door at times, but it's coming along. I'm coming to terms with some of the stuff that I need to get rid of. I definitely need to reduce the amount of dishes I have, to say the least. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have some fun with getting this place clean, put right and whatnot, and then getting into my new place. Yeah. And I mean, it's the sharpness of it that is definitely going to cause a lot of distress. So I'm not telling you, oh, just get over. No, it's going to take a while. It's probably going to take a couple weeks. Do as best you can to function, but also recognize that this is not your fault. Going towards Pedro. Should be fun. Should be interesting. It's gonna be a studio apartment, so the apartment tour is gonna be epically short. But it's gonna be a good move, I think, overall. Hello, darlings. Roughly a week and a half. So we're looking at end of November, beginning of December is when I am slated. I'm still waiting for my landlord to confirm that they saw my letter of, hey, I'm moving. I know. It's like, hey. There we go. So right now I'm in a small 1-bedroom. It'll basically be the room that I'm in currently, that approximate size. So this is the kitchen. There you can see some other stuff. So I've got a room that is roughly, I want to say 20 foot by 16-ish. So basically I got to fit everything into what I am currently standing in, which will be a little bit interesting. So this is my old place. This is just my front room basically, and I'm moving everything from back of the bedroom out here so that I can make sure that I have everything all in one room, and that'll give me a better idea of where things can fit. Because not everything can go with me. So yeah, I was told it's going to be roughly a 16 by 20 and like a good, I want to say at least a good this to the wall. So arm's length, so at least a good 5 feet of it is going to be taken by kitchen and bathroom, but then that'll give me roughly a 20 by 10 space to put rooms in, and if I am smart, I will be able to divide the room into a living / filming space, and then like a bedroom type space. I just got to figure out. I've been watching so many, how do we design and decorate for this space? And I'm like, firstly, I know I'm going to be a maximalist, because that's how my brain goes. But secondly, I am definitely going to have to invest in getting like either some screens or some, things that give me some height and take advantage of the wall. I'm going to need more vertical stuff, so yeah. Right, and I'm like, I'm going to be sad that I'm getting rid of some of this, but at the same point in time, I'm going to be really happy that I am moving and that I'm going to be in someplace new, and I will have a bit more flexibility, a little bit more room, a little bit more space to work with, and hopefully it'll also kickstart me out of the fucking funk I have been in, just trying to, keep grinding away at what I want to do. And honestly, like, it's been one of those, I've been trying for so long, I just start going, am I actually supposed to be doing any of this? Because I swear to God, I've been trying my ass off for so long, and just every time I see a little bit of forward momentum, I just get kicked out of stairwell. Like, what the fuck? I'm trying here. I'm trying to honor what I'm supposed to do, but fuck. New place, new era. That's what I'm hoping for. That's honestly what I'm hoping for. Oh, so much stuff to do. So much stuff to do. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gifts. Yes, I'm going to have friends that are helping. This is why I'm trying to get everything into like boxes and bags now. I really kind of want to get a what do you call it? A label maker of some variety, just so I can label stuff to keep it a little bit more in fashion, in order and whatnot. But yeah, I'm getting everything into boxes, into file boxes, into bags, into like husky totes as much as I can. But also I'm like, I need to sell off a bunch of stuff. Just it needs to go. I know that I'm going to donate the clothing. I've got a nice little place up the way. I think we'll do just fine by that. In fact, I should probably do that tomorrow. And then get some of the furniture and whatnot sold off. And then a friend of mine just got a new aquarium, so I'm taking some of my old equipment from my planted aquarium over to them, and if they need any of it, they can have it. It will be a good thing. I think I'm definitely taking my steamer trunks with me. That's what I always do. Oh, I can make my steamer trunk into, I can make my steamer trunk into a new place for my fabrics and whatnot. Okay, I gotta get that set up, but yeah. You need some advice? Go ahead and ask. Are you over the age of 18? That's a little gritty. Hello, hello. How do we do? What's everybody up to? Oh, okay. I asked because I do 18 and over lives for no other reason than I am simply more comfortable talking with adults. But every now and again, somehow we get a teenager who wanders in and is like, hey! I'm like, oh no. I can give you no advice because all my advice comes with a caveat of I sometimes make bad decisions and sometimes I do it on purpose. Abby, in their defense, you do look young. You do look young. Right? Going bald? Ooh. Yeah. Well, that, and have you seen some of the teenagers that they are coming out with today? Like they look rough. Like, I know it's been a rough couple of decades. But like, some of the Gen Z teenagers, I'm not saying that they look older, they just look a lot rougher. I'm just going, are y'all okay? And they're like, no, we're not. No, we're not. We're not okay. And I'm like, that's fair. That's fair. That is fair. Because, you know, they're going through all the mayhem of schools and whatnot. So they're having to go through drills. They're constantly on high alert. Like, they go through a lot of stress. But yeah. Start putting in those applications. Start now. Start now. Definitely put in the apps. Always put in the apps. And don't ever give your workplace more loyalty than they actually deserve. Like, do not give... Like... So for the last place that I worked as a 9 to 5, we're family. You know, we're a startup company, but we're scrappy and we're all like family here. And you're supposed to give, 2-week notice and everything. I asked for some pretty simple accommodations because I was driving 3 hours a day. Hour and a half to get in, an hour and a half to get home. 3.5 hours a day, 3 to 3.5 hours a day, just to absolutely lose my mind and soul to them. And so I asked for these accommodations because they were handing out these types of accommodations to all of the boss's friends at this very, very tiny company. And I was like, hey, could I get them, the days you need me to come in, absolutely, I can come in and physically do everything. But like, could I just work from home? Because what I am needed for does not require me to actually be in the office. And they said, sure, we can definitely discuss that. I get called into an accommodations meeting on a Thursday, and I told the moment I got into that meeting, I was told that my last day would be that Monday following, and I was then taken off of all of the company apps and whatnot, like, Slack and the inter-office stuff, within 5 minutes of leaving that meeting. So yeah, give them a no loyalty that they would not 1,000% give to you. Yeah, and put in those applications. They're a boyfriend. And you have to look at the long term of what you're doing. And if you feel that you can do better elsewhere, and that it will serve to give you a little bit of distance between mother and boyfriend, because a romantic partner and then having to deal with their family all day, especially when it's a boyfriend, not a husband, not a lifelong partner. Don't let them suck you in just because you are dating one of the family. You still have your own ambitions. You still have your own career drives. And if working with that parental figure is going to drive a wedge between you and the person you love, if you want to hopefully preserve that relationship, don't work with their parents. Don't work with the family if you don't have to, especially if it's riding your last nerve. Because the deeper you get in, the harder it's going to get out. Because then you have to deal with an angry family on the backside, especially if you, I don't know, divorce or go your separate ways. Are you going to still keep showing up for work with your ex's family? Are you gonna have to worry about them being snippy with anybody calling in to see if you're recommendable for other work? Like, separate while you can so you can keep feelings tidy and apart. Hello, how do we do? Welcome, bienvenue. Make sure you check those blinks in Lio. Pardon the whistle. Holy crap. Make sure you check the blinks in Lio to find the other places as well. We have to make plans for every other eventuality, apparently, so. There we go. There we go. Oh, what do I want tonight? I can't put cheese on it. Well, I mean, I could put cheese on everything, but I'm not supposed to. Yeah. Woo! It is, okay, it is most of the way through. Jeez, though. Wisconsin gets snow pretty damn early. Sorry, it doesn't turn into, like, winter officially in California till, like, January, usually. We've already gotten some, like, 50s and into the 40s kind of nights, so I think we're going to have a decently harsh winter for California standards. If we get to freezing temperatures before Christmas, I will be amazed and horrified. Yeah, the usual. What do I want? Oh, late November, early December. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's only a little bit. It's only a little bit early. Not a lot of it early. Gonna start something. Gotta be starting something. Gotta be starting something. Gotta be starting something. Gotta be starting something. I do the fun. Good, good, good. Stuck in the middle. Okay. That'll be good. Let's do purple paper. Make sure there are no soft spots. Potatoes. Bit of butter. Pardon as I just start throwing things in here. Going to need a bit more water. Let's see. Rib. You will fit. There we go. Salt. That is my onion garlic powder. Cube. How's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm just throwing some stuff in and mumbling at my cauldron. And then we're gonna put all the onions in there. So I just put some potatoes, a little bit of salt, pepper. Oh, no, sorry, forgot to add the pepper. Salt, garlic, and onion powder. Onion. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Oh, forgot to put the sesame oil in. There we go. I think a little bit later on I will add some gochujang paste. I just don't want, I want it spicy. I don't want it to mellow out too much. So yeah. Hello. How's everybody doing? We're getting everything put together. I'm probably going to head off in about 10-15 minutes. I just got a lot more stuff I've got to go through, and I definitely need to charge my phone so I can take some pictures, get some shit listed, and get it fucking sold. Oh, because I'll basically have a week till Thanksgiving. Oh, that doesn't cause dread in me at all. Holy shit. I gotta get stuff done. Oh. Sorry. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be a little bit crazy. Hopefully the new place goes as well as I'm hoping. Yeah. So it looks like end of November, beginning of December is when the move itself will actually take place. I've put notice into my landlord, although I have not gotten any confirmation back from them. I've packed up most of my stuff. I am reducing by a lot, but that is not a bad thing, so... It's a lot. But it's gonna be a good thing. that's what I'm waiting to hear back from them on, because I need to hear back from them on them understanding that I am going to be moving, and also seeing how quickly I can get that deposit back. I asked for at least a partial back so I could, you know, get some moving costs covered. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm going to need that deposit. I'm going to need that deposit. So I went and I got cleaning supplies today. I've been slowly just moving through. I'm going to actually start grabbing stuff from the laundry room and bringing it out here, and grabbing stuff from, what do you call it, the studio, the bedroom basically, and moving it all out here. And just, I think the more cluttered it looks, the more I will be willing to get rid of shit. So we will see how that goes. And then I just gotta find out what's gonna happen with my garden. I'd like to be able to take some of it with me, but I might not be able to have a garden for a little bit, which makes me a little grumpy. But, you know, gotta be able to flex a little bit until I get the right accommodations and living space all the way around. Right now, I need to downsize and reduce and do what I gotta do. It is what it is. What can I say? But actually, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and head off now because I've got a full head of steam and I'm ready to get some things done. So, yeah. The deposit was $3,200. I better be seeing all of that back, because I have kept this place in better fucking order than they did. I made sure that they knew about every last thing that went fucking wrong, and I let them know the moment I knew. And anytime I had a problem that I knew that I could not fix myself and that would take a professional, I let them know. So that's why I'm doing all the cleaning now. Deep clean, get the walls, get the crevices, get the everything. So I sure as shit better be getting my goddamn deposit back, because I will have some fucking words if I don't. If I do not get the deposit back, that's not gonna be good at all. At fucking all. But yeah, I'm hoping that they will be reasonable. Oh no, I didn't hear about your old apartment. And always fight for your deposit. The fact that they took 2 months rent as deposit, because that was the maximum they were allowed to take by law, and that's what they wanted to do. Like, great, then you better be giving me all of that shit back, because pardon, lip primer. Mostly because I was like, why are my... Oh, chapped lips. Oh, shit. And now I just found my chopsticks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I have... If I truly have to do a deep dive, I have pictures of what this place looked like when I first got here. If I have to do a deep dive, I can find it. And I will be leaving this place in just as good as order as you could possibly leave a place that has been lived in for 2 years. In fact, if anything, I have made extra sure to be incredibly kind, put almost no new holes in anything, especially anywhere that could be seen. I reported every leak, every crack. They have decided not to fix the ceiling or any of the major cracks in the walls either. I am going to be making like an entire fucking documentary as I'm cleaning out of this place going, yep, nope, this is all how it was when I came in here, and you know, 2 years worth of living, natural wear and tear. I don't think there's anything that they can get me on, and if they try to, I will I've already started a list of the shit that already went on. So if they try anything and I have to go that route, yeah. I've got pictures. I've got pictures of how they left the overhead porch area open and exposed for 1.5 years, which led to some of the major issues in the ceiling. So, yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna be, like, literally I'm gonna take pictures, and I'm also gonna take, like, a full tour on the day that I'm out, so that I will have documented proof of, this is how I'm leaving it. This is how I am leaving this space. Everything is here. Everything is fine as far as I saw. Nothing new that I added, and I did a deep clean. So you can't even say, oh, well, we had to have a cleaner come in. Bitch, I got fabuloso, and I've got awesome. Okay, I have 2 bottles of this stuff, 2 full bottles of this stuff, and 2 full bottles of fabuloso. So I will tell you right now, ain't nothing wrong with this place. Hey! I'm doing good. How you doing? Very much that part. Very, very much that part. Like, don't fuck with me, fellas. I got pictures. If nothing else, I bring receipts. We've seen what happened when people fuck with me. I don't tend to take kindly to it. I tend to bring the receipts to go with it. So, I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, you're done with it finally? Oh, thank fuck. I hope you got back as much as you possibly can, because from what little I remember, you were going through it. That'd be funny walking in with like a captain's coat, you know, corset on up to here. Just, Your Honor. Right. You got 0? How did you get... Oh, honey, I'm sorry. Now, they have to give you an itemized list of that, by the way, like all the cleaning, all the things that they got to do and everything. You could argue with me. You could definitely argue with me. Like, especially if you have good documentation, if you have good information, if you've got good articles and, you know, that kind of... If you've got better knowledge than me, absolutely you can argue with me. But if you're going to argue with me while you're trying to bullshit, that's not going to end well. That's never going to end well. Right? Like, you can argue, but you gotta bring your A game. You've definitely gotta bring some receipts. That, and I don't do the thing where you get to, like, just talk over me. That doesn't seem to work, because I'll just talk straight through you. I don't give a fuck. Same thing with, like, you can't shout me down. You can be loud. You being loud don't mean shit to me. Judge Judy. I'd be going for the maximum 5,000, because I believe that civil court upper limit of it. I'm fine, 5,000. I want 5,000 because I had to take so much time and effort to get all this shit done. I had to call inspectors. I had to call and report to the city about black mold, which should have been, you know, something that was on the radar beforehand. And maybe if they had been, you know, paying attention to this building at all, we wouldn't have these fucking problems. But here we are. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I will tell you right now, I have had some incredibly pissed off who didn't know how to deal with me because they were yelling, they were screaming, and they were talking over me, and I'm like, I don't care how much you yell and scream, you can throw a tantrum like a large toddler. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep on talking straight through you. And I have this really weird ability where I don't really have to breathe in all that much, and I can go for ages and ages and ages. So you can go ahead and sit there and throw your little toddler tantrum, but it's not really gonna work with me because I'm just gonna keep on talking, and whatever salient point I'm gonna need to make, I'm just gonna go ahead and make it through you. So you can go ahead and keep crying and screaming and absolutely losing your shit. That don't mean nothing to me. Now, of course, you take one step towards me, I'll make sure that you're on the floor, and by the time the cops get here, I'm already ready to go to an orange place. So that's fine by me, but you know what? Go ahead and bring it. Oh, heck yeah. It's always good to improve a place. It is always good to improve a place. You gotta love that, because when you can improve a place, it feels a little bit more like yours, you know? But yeah, sometimes, yeah, like when you're moving into a place, definitely document everything. And when you're moving out, do the same. That way, if they go, you go, that. And there are a lot of rules on, like, upkeep that the landlord is supposed to do versus, like, how much wear and tear can be on a place. So if the place is train wrecked and, you know, there's stuff smeared all over the walls, yeah, you're gonna have a problem. If, on the other hand, you leave the place and your final go through is everything being crystal clean and everything, and then they come back, oh, we had to clean so much, and oh, there was stuff all over the walls. Really? Do you have video evidence of that? Do you have pictures? What do you got? Interesting. Here's my stuff with a timestamp. So it looks like you're trying to defraud me and the courts of what is rightfully mine. I wonder how well that's gonna go over. Oof. Yeah, I know. It's like, I know I need to get stuff done at the same point in time. I'm like, I mean, that slow cooker is going to take a while to do its job anyway, so, yeah. Oh, of course they're going to raise the rent for the next person, because that's what they do. They are societal leeches. But, you know, hey, I think we're about to have a really big, fucking ugly economy, so I don't know what they're going to do about being able to charge people more if people can't afford it, especially for a lot of these little, you know, mom and pop landlords. Oh, I hope so too. I hope so. And trust me, I'm gonna kill them with kindness. I'm gonna get them with it. Oh yes, no, I've had such a lovely time here. The moment I got that deposit back. In the wind. That's it. Gone. Oh, I've got to get all my stickers off the grandfather desk. Those things are on there. Oh wait, no, I do have I've got the scraping tool. Hopefully I can get that up then. But yeah. I'm gonna do my best to get it back as much as humanly possible. And again, this is why I'm doing the cleaning. Because I know how to do a good deep clean. And if I'm doing the cleaning, then there's not much they can say and do, because I can leave this place almost sparkly. Little bit of chipped paint here and there, but nothing more than you would normally expect for 2 years, over 2 years worth of living. I mean, I think technically a landlord is supposed to remove or replace carpet something like every 3 to 5 years. 2 years worth of living in a place tends to be pretty relaxed about how much wear and tear is expected. So, yeah. Oh, and I'm lucky. The new place is all hardwood. So I need to get, you know, I need to get little protectors, little slide pads and stuff, little protectors for some of my larger furniture and whatnot. But yeah, like, I am not a fan of carpet. Like, A, if you spill anything. B, I'm a seamstress, so if I were to drop certain things like pins, they get lost in carpet real quick. Oh, you will find them at the most inopportune times. But also having to vacuum it constantly. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. It's always going to pick up so much more dirt than you're actually going to be able to get out. So yeah, I'd much prefer just being able to sweep and mop and maybe even polish occasionally, but yeah. Yep. Sequins in the carpet. Oh my god. Sequins in the carpet are hellacious. Or glitter. Heaven forbid you spill or even get a light dusting of crafting materials over your carpet. It is never coming out. Never. You will find red wine stains from decades ago. You're going, was there a satanic party here? Oh no, that was the bottle of wine that I dropped. Yeah, no. Oh god, candle wax? Candle wax on carpet. Candle wax on carpet. Yep. That'll. Yeah. I felt that as a seamstress. I literally felt that in my knee. Because I've definitely had those moments. Oh, yeah, just, you kneel down and you're like, oh, what the shit was that? And I hate going to hospitals. Pliers. Well, we're going to be putting some rubbing alcohol on that. Let's do wound care 101. Hope the fuck this doesn't get worse. Like, yeah. And luckily I work with silk pins, but I used to work with T-pins. T-pins are made for tapestry and drapery and upholstery fabric, which is very, very heavy. Therefore needs something very, very hardy that will go through it and then can also be extracted with a pair of fucking pliers. In all honesty, I'd prefer to step on the silk pin. It still sucks. But in relative damage done, 'tis but a flesh wound. The T-pin, on the other hand, fuck it, just roll me over into the hole, just let me die. Oh, T-pins are bad. They hurt so much. Right. The red, white stain. Did somebody die? Oh no, it was that bottle of Chardonnay. Got it. Or that bottle of Merlot or Cabernet Sauvignon or Pinot Grigio. Right. You're like, if you're lucky you spill the white wine, you never see from it again. If it's a red wine. Yeah. I still remember childhood home when my parents decided to go to hardwood and they pulled up the 30-year-old carpet that had threadbare spots on it, okay? There was habit trails, okay? We knew where everybody walked because you could see where it was worn into the floor. But pulling that shit up, you could find every last place that my mother had spilt a glass of wine because she tended to drink red, and it was just, and you could never get rid of it. Like, you could blot it up, but yeah, the underneath, it goes through everything and just stains everywhere. But yeah, no, that shit was awful. That, and who ever thought to put carpet in bathrooms? Why? I was fortunate. My parents were sane enough to like do linoleum in the bathrooms or tile in the bathrooms, but carpet, I have been to a couple of places that had carpet in the I thought my grandparents were the last people to have carpet in their bathrooms. But no, I've lived a few places and I'm like, why? it's hellacious. It's feels super gross on wet feet stepping out of a shower onto carpet. And that's especially if you had somebody take a bath or a shower before you. And that's just the cleanest area, but it was squishy all day. Squishy all day. And it's not good. It's not good. I do not like. But let alone the toilet area. Oh my God. No. 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 Why? Right? Like, oh, it doesn't make a lick of sense. Doesn't make a lick of sense. Does not make a lick of sense. Oh yeah. It was mold and mildew central. Like, it was so awful. It was so awful. Like, no thank you. Like, I don't even like necessarily like having a shower mat. I do understand the reasons to have a shower mat. But I almost don't like having a shower mat. And if I have a shower mat, it needs to be something like thin and more towel-like. It cannot be like that stacked shag carpeting style. Just, no. It did. And it would be steamy and muggy in there. And I'm just like, this can't be good. This can't be a good idea at all. I was right, it wasn't, but you know. But yeah. Right. Like I like the thin, cause I make sure that I'm more or less dry before I step out, especially the legs. I have known people who will just step out, just cascade, step out and just, I don't know, let the carpet do most of the soaking up, and I'm like, you've just made your carpet squishy. Why? And squishy carpet means that is slowly soaking into the wood, the hardwood, underneath it all. So you're slowly rotting out your hardwood floor. Because I haven't been in a place yet that wasn't like wood underneath the carpeting. So yeah, not a damn lick of sense. Not a damn lick of sense. Hey buddy, how you doing, darling? We're just hanging out, we're chilling just a little bit. I've been working on getting everything put together for all the moving and stuff that needs to go on. Stressful, but needs to happen. But yeah, no, y'all are right. I should head off. Tomorrow is Thursday. I will be back, and we can definitely get more tarot card reading stuff done, and go from there. I'll probably try and get a little bit more Hulu or Disney Plus in, one of the two, and have more stuff to talk about and whatnot. But yeah. Yes, I will be dealing with stairs. It's one flight up. Yay. But yeah, I gotta kind of trim down some of my larger pieces because yeah, it's gonna be a flight up, but Oh. It's only one, so I'm not too mad at that, and I'll deal with it. Yeah, I think I'm doing OfferUp and Facebook. So I think I can bundle some of them together. Yeah, I think I can bundle some of them together. Like, especially the dishes, I'll just be like, just take the whole box. Just whole box, $20. Bunch of silverware, bunch of plates, and go for it. I think I'm taking... Yeah, I'm probably going to take a good number of my teacups with me. But like, for the most part, I only need a couple of plates. And honestly, I kind of want to get new plates because I have such a random mishmash of things that just don't fit and just don't coordinate, and I've over-collected, I think, over the years, and I'm just realizing how much I've over-collected certain things, so, yeah. No, thank you. No, I don't want to think about the walk up. I used to be a delivery driver. I had to deal with delivering to apartment buildings quite often, and oh my god, the amount of walk ups that I had to go. Oh yeah. I was DoorDash too. Yep. They're like, oh, don't worry, it's just, up 2 flights of stairs. I'm like, do you all have an elevator in your building? Nope. And they would tip you like $1. I'm like, you had me walk up 3 flights of stairs for a... That are the ones, oh, don't worry, I'll tip you cash when you get here. Yeah. That part! Oh my god, that part. I have had straight up, like, called them, texted them. I found, like, the building, but it was one of those, you know how they spread all the buildings out so you've got this Mall of America style? You are here. Somewhere back here is their apartment. But there's no close, like, parking lot or parking spot. And, like, they've got, like, 1 or 2 visitor spots. And they're like, well, you can just double park outside. I'm like, that's not how that works. And that's how my car gets towed. I don't think you're paying me to get my car towed. Well, you just need to put on the flashers. Are you paying the $400+ ticket that I could get for double parking on a street? Because you don't want to walk downstairs and out that front apartment gate to get the food that you ordered. I'll be here. And I will circle the block and ask you to come out. And then, when I see you come out, I will pull over and very quickly double park and hand you your food. That's not a problem. But if you just expect me to put on the blinkers and hope to God that I can get to you, up all of those flights of stairs, hand you your food, and come all the way back down in time for me not to get hit by your parking enforcement in Cali? That part. And hey, that's all you can do at times. At times, you're just like, well, I'm here, and you talk to support, and you're like, I'm here. I don't know where they are, and they are not responding back. And sometimes your support tech will just go, is there a front desk? Yep. Leave it with them. Take a quick snapshot. Okay. And that's exactly what I would do. If there was a leasing office and it was closed, I'd still, right by the front of the leasing office, take a picture of it, especially if I could get the words leasing office in front. It's at the leasing office since you didn't want to call me back, so do. I still had a 4.95 rating at the end of the day. Because I did everything I could. I did absolutely everything I could. Of course, the ones who decided to order dinner, especially a large amount of dinner, from very popular places at rush hour, those were I hated those. I hated those. Because then they would usually get an attitude with you. Well, why wasn't that? Because you ordered dinner for 8 people from a very popular, steakhouse at 5 p.m., which is the beginning of their rush hour. You called it in at 4:45. Therefore, they're probably not going to have your food actually done until 6 o'clock at the bare minimum. And then as I am driving through rush hour traffic, the 20 some odd miles, don't ask why they did it that far away. But yeah, like, that 20 miles through rush hour can take you another hour in California. So, yeah. I still do have a corset that is still functional. Once I get into my new place, I will be putting together new corsets because I do plan on updating my grommet technology. The one that I have is just, it's not suited for the kind of corsets that I make. 'Cause I make very heavy duty, kind of beefy corsets that require a bit more. So we will get back to that regularly planned program in couple of weeks to about a month, roughly. Are they expensive? They're expensive to make in that I use a lot of really good quality fabrics, and the boning can be a little bit expensive at times. But yeah, I make them all by hand, and yeah, each one takes about 40 hours worth of work roughly to put together. Sometimes more for the more expensive ones, but you know, I make some ones with just really good fashion choices to go with. Oh yeah, no. Like I did DoorDash about 4 years ago at this point. I did it for about 2 years solid. But yeah, like, it was expensive to try and do that as a full-time job then. I can't even imagine it now. Oh yeah, the wear and tear on the car was hellacious. The wear and tear on the car was absolutely hellacious. And for what you're getting paid, and they treat you as an independent contractor. They don't treat you like an employee, because if they treated you like an employee, you would have a lot more protections. They list you as an independent contractor, which is some bullshit, because you don't set your own prices. You really don't set your own timetable. You have to schedule your hours, like, sometimes a week in advance, just to make sure you get them, and hope to God your area isn't maxed out. It's awful. It's awful. I never did Instacart. Although I was doing DoorDash when we started doing stuff that was a lot like Instacart, where you would sometimes show up and shop. Other times you would, it would already be there, but you'd be picking it up from like Walmart or Vaughn's or, you know, whatever the store was. The ones where you had to shop, you got paid a little bit more, but it was still a lot. And I mean, you'd have to have really good communication with the person if you were going to get everything, because sometimes they would be out of a certain thing and whatnot. But honestly, you could make pretty decent money doing that on DoorDash. I've sort of toyed with going back and seeing if like Instacart or one of those places, one of those types of things would be decent. Maybe I'll look into that, actually. Maybe I will. Okay. Focus. I gotta get gone. I gotta get some stuff done. I definitely need to get a few calories in me and see if I can get some stuff cleared away. But thank you all. I will be back tomorrow. Roughly about the same time, still doing tarot cards and, you know, having a good time of it. So, thank you all so much. Have a good night, my darlings. Bye!